outside of the pandas exhibit, we then went to the Wenshu Monastery, explored around there during the day, and then in the evening a handful of us actually went off to the Changing Faces performance show at the evening, where we got to meet the actors beforehand, just getting all set up. The next day, there was a few of us. I actually went onto a big, long road trip to Leshan to see the giant Buddha there. It was a long road trip, but it was well worth it. Lots of stair climbing, and luckily we weren't there in the peak of the summer because we didn't have to have the queues that we were told by our guide that normally exists right into August. In the evening, we made it back to do the hot pot dinner, a very traditional Szechuan pepper based hot pot, very hot if you so wish. You just pick out a whole heap of skewers, throw them in, and then just proceed to eat. Only one of us had the chicken feet, not me. Very clearly not me. I actually left the tour group after this and went to Chongqing to meet up with my friend for 2 nights, and then returned to Chengdu for the final 2 nights. On my final big day in the city, I actually got taken around by my friend Ruby, who took me down into the wide and narrow alley. I can't remember the name, and then right into the city. It was a very wet day, so we got soaked whenever we were outside. The Panda there in the city centre. Now, Ruby took me to one of her favourite coffee places so I could try the mocha. She knew I'd love it. And then for lunch, we actually went to a noodle place because I wanted to try Dan Dan noodles. So they didn't quite have the traditional Dan Dan noodles, but I did try 3 different types of noodles. One with the Szechuan pepper, very hot. And then in the evening, it was the Mid-Autumn Festival. So Ruby took me out to another place, which was more Shanghai style food. Then on the last day, I just explored the city by myself.